Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Mile High Living. I'm Gina Bellich. If your clothes are feeling a bit snug these days, don't be discouraged. Start now with an inch loss plan that will help with even the most stubborn areas. That's why we've got Carmen from Coolsculpting. She is rather a Coolsculpting specialist from MD Body and Med Spa. Boy, we could talk about this all day probably right now. Those Christmas cookies are staring me in the face. But first, before we go any further, let's talk about the fact the spa's open. You guys are taking all the necessary precautions, correct?
Absolutely. So we make sure we've spaced out everybody, everyone wears their masks when they come in, and we make sure to sanitize in between each client.
All right, let's talk about Coolsculpting. So if this is such a great time of year to be doing it anyway, or give us a gift certificate as well, right?
I was just going to say, one of the nicest things you can do right now, if you've been hearing your spouse or just even a dear friend, maybe your daughter, maybe your son, who just has an area that they just don't like, have them come in for a consultation, and then you can just purchase a gift certificate from us, and they can get the treatment that they really want for the holidays.
Because this Coolsculpting is one of those, devices that really helps just the stubborn areas, right? It's something that can just, if you've been dealing with just that one area that maybe diet and exercise doesn't help, this can kind of take care of it.
Absolutely. I think everybody has that one area that no matter what they do, they just can't get it to slim down. That's where Coolsculpt comes in and can permanently remove those fat cells from that area. It is a heck of a Christmas gift, I'll tell you that.
Yes, it is. We were just showing some slides right there of the stomach area. That is super popular because it seems like everyone sort of gathers that weight right there in the belly.
And in fact, I think more so as we get older, we find that that's where it decides that it wants to sit. Both men and women come in and get that removed. And would you look at the differences, those pictures? And that's for men and women alike, like I mentioned.
Yeah, so I was going to say, who's a good candidate? Because it is men, women, older, younger. It really doesn't matter, right?
Absolutely. I mean, obviously we want somebody healthy that's coming in, but honestly, come in for a consultation. That's the best way to find out.
Well, you have lots of happy customers. Let's go ahead and listen to one of them.
Through my diet, I could control my weight, but there were always those stubborn spots that I just couldn't get to go away. And when I saw the ad and I knew that it was non-invasive and that the downtime was going to be nothing, I wanted to investigate. And so I gave them a call and went in for a consultation. During that consultation, I worked with Tina, and we talked about the areas of my body that I wasn't happy with and what was going to be within her power to fix. And so I was really excited by that and made an appointment.
That's all you got to do. Make an appointment. Come in for the free consultation. Now, what sets you guys really apart too is that once you've done the actual, the cold therapy, you then have to kind of break that up, right? You have a unique tool that sets you guys apart from other people.
Absolutely. So after the treatment, basically we've frozen that fat down to negative 11 degrees Celsius. So it's kind of like a stick of butter that's been frozen. We want to break that up and we want to get that out through your lymphatic system. So that there is the Slim Spec. And that is a much more comfortable way to get your massage and to break up that fat and to get that removed quickly. All of our clients really do appreciate that particular tool.
Yeah. Well, we've shown the belly several times. That's a larger area usually on most people anyway, but another smaller area this works really well in is under the arms.
Yeah. Do you even remember when all of a sudden they just changed on you?
It's like, what? Wait, what happened?
Yes, and as you can see, we get really great results from the arms. So if that's just an area that bothers you, among other areas, give us a call right now and set up a consultation. We can probably help you get rid of that.
But you mentioned it earlier, we're going to say it again. Men out there, if you're thinking about this isn't just for your wives, girlfriends, daughters, nothing. You men are super successful with this too, almost unfairly so.
Yeah, I think so. It's like, honestly, they go on a diet and they lose weight faster than I do. You see this right here now. This is a gentleman who came in not very comfortable with his abdomen area. Look at that difference. He was really thrilled with those results, and that's one of many men that we've had come in.
I just think it's wonderful. You know, when we start to think about this kind of thing, you think, oh, well, maybe this is a gift certificate I can give to my husband too. It doesn't just have to be for the wives and stuff like that. Perfect idea for that as well. All right, another area I love to talk to you about is under the chin. Oh. Talk about dramatic results. I mean, this really can be life-changing for people.
It absolutely can. And also one of the nice things about we've noticed from our Coolsculpt treatment, it does also tighten the skin. As you can see right there, the skin laxity has changed. It actually lifted the skin, and that's very rare to see on a Coolsculpt treatment except for that area. That we have fantastic results.
Isn't that funny? The areas that just change so dramatically, negatively and then positively when you go to do something. Like we were talking about the arms. One day you're looking like, oh, it's going in the wrong direction. It's coming down instead of up. What? I thought I had a muscle there. I don't want to leave again without really reminding folks just about how safe you guys are being, because this is on the top of everyone's mind. We just came out of the news where we're talking about the numbers in our community. Talk a little bit again about what you guys are doing to just keep yourselves and everyone else safe.
Absolutely. I mean, we're grateful that we're still able to stay open. So we want to make sure that we keep our clients healthy. That means we are spacing people
Out, so sometimes people can't get in as easy as they'd like to. We want to make sure no one's crossing paths. We sanitize, we make sure we wear masks, we wear gloves on treatments. We are going to make sure that everyone's well taken care of with us.
Yeah, keeping everyone safe is truly, the high point, but also coming in and being able to help folks. Like we were saying, it's as simple as a free consultation. And you guys take that really seriously, don't you?
Absolutely. I mean, we want you to feel comfortable about talking about those areas that you want to treat, because we want you to feel the best you possibly can with yourself. That's the best part about looking into 2021. We're going to be feeling a lot better, I hope.
Woo, boy howdy, right? Your ears, okay. Thank you so much. The first 15 callers will get $500 off 4 or more Coolsculpting cycles and 4 laser lipo treatments. Call the Westminster location at 303-466-0100 or Greenwood Village. Here's that number, 303-220-1100. You can also just visit them online at freezfatdenver.com. MD Body and Med Spa paid for today's segment. Stay with us.